Namaste, friends. So my thought for this little practice is possibly a lunchtime afternoon practice, especially if you've been sitting at the computer all morning. Just a way of opening up through the chest and relaxing the shoulders. If you have yoga blocks, we can use those. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can always use a blanket. And you can make a roll with your blanket. This is kind of a fatter blanket here, so I'm not going to roll it completely, but you would roll the blanket and place it near the top half of your mat, or the top end of your mat, and you're going to come to lay over the blanket with your shoulder blades just resting over the blanket, and then you can rest the arms either out to the side or have cactus arms. And allow the chest to open here. So that's one alternative. If you have yoga blocks, we're going to play with this supported fish pose. And you can take your 2 blocks. I like my second block up on its highest height. First block comes under the shoulder blades. Little space there between the 2 blocks. And then the second block supports your head. So take your time in either one of those positions, either using the blanket or your blocks, to get comfortable and feel supported. Knees can be bent or legs can be extended, your choice. And from here, just taking a few moments just to settle in. Should feel good. Start with a couple of cleansing breaths. So breathing in through the nose, nice deep inhale. And exhaling your day so far out with that exhale, breathing out through the mouth. One more time. Feel the body softening with that exhale. And then just breathing in and out through the nose here. Taking your time just to get back in touch with your breath. Giving yourself this gift of the present moment. And acknowledging if you are still caught up in work from the morning or whatever's happened before getting here. Acknowledge that, but allow your breath now to become your anchor. Notice how your body's feeling here. Move as you need to get comfortable. And start to become aware of the breath moving in the upper chest. Soften the collarbones. Soften through the shoulders. And if you are dividing these practices up, 3 points during your day, maybe taking a moment just to realign with your intention that you set this morning. Maybe that intention has shifted a little for you. We'll just take a few more rounds of breath here. Of course, feel free, if you do have a little longer, to press the pause button and stay here in this nice heart opener for as long as serves you today. So to come out of this, either the blanket or the blocks, take a moment just to bend your knees and roll over to one side. Move the blocks on the blanket from behind you and come to lay just flat on your back for a few moments. Allow the shoulders to soften. Let the hips drop down into the earth. Legs Knees can be bent as mine are, or feel free to extend the legs along the mat. Enjoying just a couple more full deep breaths here. And then we'll draw the knees into the chest, and it may feel nice just to gently rock side to side a few times. I'm not used to having this mic on my hip. And then you can take the knees over to the right and open the arms up to find a little twist here. And your head can stay either looking upright, or you can turn the head to look along that left arm. And really soften and open through the chest. Another alternative here could be to take your blanket, a pillow, or your block and place it between the knees. Just see how your body's feeling today. Finding a few more even, smooth, steady breaths here. Sending each breath up into the chest. I'm going to move on an inhale and come back through center. And then take your time, exhale, taking those knees now over to the left. Same thing on this side. That right arm can extend, and you can turn the head. Allow the shoulders to melt down into the earth. Using each exhale as a chance just to release any tension from sitting all morning. Softening through the lower back and the hips. And each inhale, that chance just to breathe in prana. Re-energizing the body, re-energizing the mind. I'll take one more breath. I'm going to move on and inhale again. Come back to center. Hug those knees into the chest. And you can cross your ankles, and we'll just roll back and forth a few times. And then eventually come all the way forwards. And from here, we're going to move straight in to downward facing dog. So setting yourself up. On an exhale, lift the hips. And again, it may feel nice just to feel into the shape of your down dog. Make any movements that you need to. And then find stillness. And allow the gaze to rest on a single point, either between your toes or your knees. We'll take 3 more nice full deep breaths. Feel that gentle engagement through the core. Hips extending up. And of course, knees can be soft if you need them to be. Taking a last round of breath there. We'll tiptoe those toes towards the hands again. Coming up near the front of the mat. And with an inhale, lift the heart. Look up halfway. Fingers either on the floor or on your shins. With your exhale, fold back over the legs. Bend the knees if you need to. Push down into your feet. And with an inhale, come all the way up to standing. Extend arms overhead. And with your exhale, drawing everything to center, hands to the heart. Once again, we'll take a few moments to just stand tall in Tadasana. You can bring the arms beside you, rooting down into the feet. Feel that lift through the arches. Kneecaps lift, quads are engaged. Core lifted, heart center open. Spine long. Maybe close the eyes here and just feel into the support of the earth beneath you. Running down the back, shoulder blades, softening down the back. Tailbone drawing downward, heels grounding you. One more full deep breath. Blinking the eyes open on an inhale. We're just going to take just a really nice basic linear flow here. Coming back to basics with our sun salutations, Surya Namaskar A. So on your inhale, sweep arms overhead. And with your exhale, hinging forward, bend those knees if you need to. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, find your plank. Your choice, either lower all the way down onto the belly or take chaturanga and up dog. Inhale, find little cobra. And with your exhale, pushing all the way back to your downward facing dog. Feel the palms rooting into the earth and at the same time drawing energy up through the center of the palms, up through the arms. Same thing through the feet, rooting down, but feeling that energy running up to the hips. Finding a final round of breath there. End of your exhale, either stepping or hopping to the top of your mat. And with an inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, hands come to heart. Finding Tadasana, standing tall. One more breath here. I'm going to do the same thing. Inhale, reach arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, find your way back to your plank. Down through your version of vinyasa this afternoon. And we'll meet in downward facing dog on an exhale. Again, if that mind is still busy with what you have to do next, maybe a conversation you just had before coming to your mat, focus on the flow of your breath. Finding a final round of breath there. End of your exhale, again either stepping or hopping to the top of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, drawing the hands to the heart. Tadasana, round of breath. One more, sun salutation A. Inhale, reach up, gazing up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back through your version of vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog on an exhale. Taking a final round of breath there. End of your exhale, stepping or hopping to the top of your mat. Again, with an inhale, the heart lifts. Exhale, fold over the legs. And inhale up to standing. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Stand tall, find Tadasana. Realigning with your intention for the rest of your day. Feeling centered, feeling strong, feeling balanced. On your next inhale, extend arms overhead. Take hold of the left wrist, and with your exhale, gently lean to the right. Inhale, find center. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, sweep arms up. Take hold of that right wrist and lean to the left. Inhale, find center. Exhale, releasing the arms. Interlacing the hands behind you, soften the knees. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold forwards. Arms interlaced behind you. And of course, if this feels too deep, feel free to release the hands. Bring hands to the hips, or even take the hands in front of you. We'll just find one more breath here. And end of your exhale, you can release the arms now in front of you and hold on to opposite elbows and just let the body hang. Finding one more breath. So release the hands, bend those knees a little deeper, really root down into the heels. Sweep the arms overhead, everyone's favorite chair pose. Drawing the core in and up. We'll take a last round of breath, push down into those feet. And exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Standing tall, find Tadasana. So we're going to take tree pose here on the right side. If you wish to hold on to a wall, feel free to move close to one. If not, right leg is our foundation. That left foot can rest as a little kickstand. Hands can come to the heart. If you're feeling steady and stable, you can lift that left leg a little higher. And we'll rest hands at the heart center. Feel that left foot drawing in towards the right thigh drawing into that left foot. Finding your focus, your balance for the rest of your day. On an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, drawing the hands to the heart. And then from here, we're going to draw this left knee in front, just drawing it forwards, and step back with that left foot to now find Crescent Lunge, extending arms overhead. Your choice, the hands can come together, they can stay separated. You can take the gaze up between the hands, you can focus on a point on the floor. We'll take one more breath here. And then with your exhale, extend the arms out to the side. We're going to cross the left arm over the right and find our eagle arms here. And feel as though you're sending your breath, the next few breaths, up between the shoulders. Softening that space there between the shoulder blades. Last round of breath. Releasing the arms back to the sky. Inhale, exhale, hands coming to the floor. Stepping back either to down dog or going through your vinyasa. Meeting in down dog, just a couple more breaths. End of your next exhale, stepping or hopping to the top of your mat. And with your inhale, lift the heart. With your exhale, folding over the legs, bend those knees and inhale, find your chair pose once again. Root through the heels. One more full deep breath. Push into the feet and exhale, hands come to heart center, Tadasana. Take a round of breath. Taking your awareness down into that left foot. Tree pose on this left side. Find a version that supports and works for you this afternoon. And hands can come to the heart. Of course, if the branches of your tree wish to extend upwards, feel free to take the arms overhead. Setting your gaze on that single point of focus just to help with the balance. Find one more breath on this side. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands back to center. Right knee comes forward. Stepping back with that right leg. We'll find our Crescent Lunge. One more round of breath. And with your exhale, release the arms out to the side. So this time we're going right over left to find those eagle arms. Releasing any tension there through the upper back, feeling that nice opening. Especially if you've been hunched over a computer for a few hours. One more breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come to the floor. Again, your choice, down dog, vinyasa. Whatever feels right for you in the moment in your practice. Enjoying a final round of breath wherever you are. End of your exhale, stepping or hopping to the top of the mat. Inhale, heart lifts, and exhale, folding over the legs. Bending those knees. And once again, finding your chair pose. Nice full deep breaths. Pushing into the feet. Exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Tadasana. One more full deep breath here. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Take hold of your right wrist and exhale, gently lean to the left. Inhale, finding center. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Taking hold of that left wrist, leaning to the right. Inhale, finding center. Exhale, release the arms to the side. Interlace hands behind the back, soften the knees. Lift the heart as you inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Taking a last round of breath there. End of your exhale, releasing the hands down to the floor. Inhale, lift the heart, look up halfway. Exhale, your choice, either back to down dog or child's pose, or throw in a last vinyasa. We're going to meet back in child's pose. Enjoy your down dog for several breaths if you wish. And then releasing the knees to the floor, head to the floor, and soften. Taking a last round of breath. And with your inhale, looking up. We're going to come to sitting and take the legs nice and wide. And if you have a block handy, it may feel nice to rest the head on the block. So sit up tall, flex the feet, toes and knees facing forward, facing up. Just take a couple of breaths, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. And of course, feel free to sit up on something if you wish. Maybe bolster, blanket, pillow. Find one more breath there with the legs active. And you can soften any effort in the legs, in the feet. And just slowly from here, walk your hands forward. And either letting the head hang, or possibly supporting the head on a block, or even stacking the fists. And just allowing yourself to rest here. Staying with the breath. Enjoying one more breath. Taking your time to lift out of this inhale, looking up. Slowly returning to sitting. Just flex the feet for a moment. Allow those legs to be active. Sit up tall. And then we're going to cross the ankles. Finding a cross-legged seat. Sit up nice and tall here, lengthen through the spine. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Left hand to that right knee and exhale, twist. Take one more breath there. Unwind, find center. Left hand comes behind you, right hand to that left knee. Inhale, spine long, exhale, twist. End of your exhale, return to center. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. And taking a moment here, just closing the eyes. Noticing the breath. Taking a moment just to give gratitude for our practice. That it may leave you feeling in a place to continue with the rest of your day. I invite you, if you have time from here, to come down and take a Shavasana of whatever length serves you. Please do so. If not, just finding a few more breaths here. You can bow the head to the heart. And continuing then with the rest of your day. Namaste.